Yeah, it's much better.
Mom was much better last night.
What is up, home slice skillet?
Nothing. What's going on with you, crazy gentlemen?
The Last
Ready-
Epoch on PC.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ben Schmidt made me fucking buy that game yesterday. That son of a bitch.
the
Kinda
last
cool.
epoch. I'm not even aware of it.
It's a PC game, I believe.
It's an
PC remake.
ARPG like Diablo and Grim
Diablo.
Dawn. It's got a super in-depth skill tree. Like each of your skills has a skill tree, and you can have one of your skills can be like your main focus skill, and so anything you've unlocked in that skill becomes available. But you can always switch skills as your main, and as you level up, you go from like I'm ultimately I'm going to become a shit. Is it Warlock? Is the last level? Is the final? But there's 4 different like main playing styles that you unlock as you go.
Huh.
And there's 5 or 6 different characters. Like there's the rogue, there's the warlock.
Base classes Sentinel, Mage, Primalist, Rogue, and Acolyte.
Mhm.
And then those break out into, like, the Sentinel is a Forge Guard, Void Knight, Paladin. Mages are Rune Master, Spellblade, or Sorcerer.
Mhm.
Primalist is Shaman, Beastmaster, or Druid. The Acolyte is a Lich, a Necromancer, or a Warlock. And the Rogue is a Blade Dancer, Marksman, or Falconer.
Cool.
Yeah.
I just found the screenshot that listed all those classes out.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh.
I mean, the level of customization and the way you want to play is endless.
Yeah, everyone's trying to mimic the other one I played that he played a shit ton of that the company
the one that
makes
Ben
it
has like
fucked up.
6,000 hours in.
Yeah, and the company fucked it up.
Lost,
Right.
last, exile, battle of exile,
Path
lost
of Exile.
Huh?
Path of Exile.
Path of Exile.
Yes. Yeah, they had the ARPG on PC World by the nuts, and they fucked their game up. And yeah, this is literally fucking Diablo. Like, I'm looking at this. This literally looks exactly like a Diablo.
It is super fun. Yeah, it's
But
a little
like, better,
different,
better systems.
like keyboard wise. Like
Oh,
Diablo.
On PC, I switch everything around anyways because I have a 12-button mouse and.
Mm-hmm. But you can't, like, when you, and this is what's kind of messing me up at first, is you can't walk and hit on the same mouse button. Like with Diablo, you just walk up to him and you start hitting.
Oh, okay.
The right mouse button is your swing and miss.
Right mouse
X
buttons
is
are swing
right.
and miss? That would fuck me up because I'm used to moving with my right in League of Legends and then hitting with my left. It's on my wish list.
Yeah, you get used to it. Also, it's worth it for the cost and the level of fun. Why don't you say some words, Cooch? I want to hear your level so I can adjust it if I need to.
I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. How about that, Tom? That help you out?
That was beautiful. That filled
Yeah.
my soul with nothing but.
Yeah.
I'll leave.
I'm sure
I'll
you're.
leave the descriptors aside.
I'm
Holy
sure
shit.
you're at least half staff right now.
I love owning a computer where I
I'm
meet
around here.
recommended specs.
Got it.
Actually, I'm around here. Genius, why don't you
I
say
like your honesty. I like being vulnerable with us.
say some words, Genius.
It's just a jump to the left, and then a step to the right.
Put your hands on your hips.
Pull your knees in tight.
Do the velvet girl. Drive you insane.
It's been stuck in my head since yesterday.
Let's do the time.
Is that like a staple for high school?
Show choirs?
choir?
No, not typically, but they're East did it this year.
They did a good job too.
They're
thought-
phenomenal.
Their show was very entertaining,
I love their show.
but they did not sweep like De Pere did.
Pierre did. Yeah. Jam session. Best band, best choreography, best vocals, and grand champions. I have not seen a choir be that dominant in one of these competitions ever. It was amazing.
Must be in their blood.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys
Yep.
hear the music?
Yes.
Okay. How about
I hear music.
how about
Now
No, I
it's
don't hear music.
battle
I
music?
heard a gong.
Boing.
Yeah, it's real low. I can hear it though. It's
Yeah,
that.
you can change that volume on your side, because you probably have that.
Might have turned it down.
Yeah.
Look what I got yesterday.
Ooh,
Easy D6 core rulebook.
Mhm.
It is so fun looking at this and thinking about how this works. I'm going to have to run a one shot or 2 or 5 or a micro campaign. It's a very, very, very different system. That is the character sheet. Like just one side. That's 2 character sheets side by side. That's the same sheet.
Mm.
So it all fits, all your shit fits on a half sheet of paper.
and I think that's the popularity with 5th edition is it's a lot more simple than previous versions and other things out there. So
Like,
apparently
past
is
second edition?
yeah, that's apparently a asset is to have a simple system.
A system that people can understand without having to look at the book several times during a session.
I don't know.
Well, we'll find out.
Find out.
We will find out.
John, just in the interest of maintaining the game state, I think you did use 1 sorcery point. I don't know if you checked it off or not. Because you twinned your guiding bolt, I believe.
Yes, I did.
So
I did. I should check that.
I usually try to go back and
Mm-hmm.
make sure everybody got their items and use their slots and things just to
Slots.
make sure.
And
I love women.
and and everybody is unaware except for Rand that the shard glowed when it did it. Correct?
Yeah, we know that Rand is floating and probably not of his own accord, but not entirely certain why.
Eat
And make 'em
magic.
I didn't make a bro. Let's see.
Let's see. Jen, are you in Owlbear? I don't see you in Owlbear either.
No, I'm not anywhere yet. Tom started
Wait.
talking about this video game and I had to go look
You're
at the team.
Still waking up? What time did you end up getting home last night? I mean,
Not
old
bad.
time.
I can tell you in a second. 11 p.m.
Okay. 11 p.m. old time.
Yes, 11 p.m. old time. And then I immediately put all the clocks forward
Yeah.
that don't automatically go forward, which is only
Yeah.
2 now, so it's kind of awesome.
Yeah, I think. I mean, obviously the car clocks aren't set, but I think the living
yeah.
room is the only one in my house that needs to be changed because it's just a wall clock. Ryan, you'll have to let Grant know that I'm super excited about my Christmas present. That's amazing.
Yeah,
One of
let
the-
them know.
It's one of those things that it's like you see it and you go, "Man, that's kind of freaking sweet," but I'd never do that for myself. So it was kind of the perfect thing.
I'm glad it's valuable to you.
Someday I'll go visit it if I can.
That'd be cool.
That
Put a
is
little-
like super awesome.
Put a little metal
I guess
plate
for-
in the ground or something.
For those who don't know, I'm a lord of a 1 foot by 1 foot square in Scotland, so you can call me Lord Genius.
Yep.
Add to my list of titles that we were going through last week.
Well, it was the lore master, the limerick maker, the Lord of Scotland.
I mean, not all of Scotland, but I'm
A
not going
Lord
to
of
say no to it.
Scotland.
There you go. I'll take that.
Not the Lord, but a Lord of Scotland. That's gonna be a fun fact to drop on people. I know a Lord of Scotland.
Awesome.
Let's see, All Bear Rodeo. That'd be a good thing to have up, and so would D&D Beyond. Oops, that's the Open 5e. I don't want that. By the way, open5e.com if you want a reference for 5e rules. Really fucking sweet. And you don't want to use the Evil Overlord's website.
I'll say that's the one thing with that Pathfinder site. If you're looking for something, it's actually pretty easy to find it.
Yeah.
It's just that there's a lot of some things to look up, but
Yeah.
at least that site is free and it seems to be sorted well.
That's right. I went and hid in the corner.
Well, Rand, at least you're out of melee of the tunneler, I believe, because you're up like 20 feet.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
Unless they can jump.
yeah. The tunneler does not have access to flying.
Who am I? Axe. I'm looking up. I have 9 characters in here. I'm like, who am I? I'm not. Nope. This isn't Martin. Nope. I'm not Trip. I'm not Kelsey. I'm not Eliana. I'm not Flip. I'm not Ray.
I always go to the campaign first, so there's a lot less to choose from since only one of them will let me edit it.
Well, I don't have the 100+ you have. I have 9.
That's true.
That lets you know where my head's at this morning. That I have 9 and I couldn't figure out which one I was supposed to be. Features and traits. Oh, sorcery points. I did not do a sorcery point. Thank you, Jeff. Actions. I'm gonna go fresh my coffee and I'll be right back and we can go.
Yep, I'm gonna pee and refresh.
Yay. In that order. $97 characters. I'm only running 97 right now. I purged a few.
How many do you get?
Unlimited.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There probably is people with like 1,000 characters, right?
I mean, sometimes I'm just sitting there going, what would be fun is to make a character. We'll see. Actually, I just did that. I think earlier this week. I made a kobold fighter named Shamash Domes.
All right. Do they all have like kitschy names?
Most of them have something. I usually hit the like random name generator until something strikes my fancy, and then I'll either turn that into something or use that as the inspiration. But
Funny.
You're talking about how you have 1,000,001 characters, Jeff?
yeah, 97 right now. There was a little bit of a purge, but there are characters in here that aren't mine because I made some for my kids and stuff, and
Yeah, that's true.
I created a long time ago. I created kind of a campaign with pre-generated characters. So there's like 8. Just basically like, okay, hey guys, sit down and play. Pick one of these and play with it. And I'm not sure how that works. If you create the characters, I think people can.
You can assign them to people. But
Yeah.
they're still
So.
your characters. I think. Copy for the player, maybe.
So.
I've never done
Yeah, I never did it, but it seemed like a real easy way to say, like, sit down, we're going to play with disposable characters.
I thought about doing a one-shot with random characters at one point.
Yeah, we did a little bit of that with the kids, and it is seriously random. Like, I mean,
The
point of, like...
inefficiency
it's-
random.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
used to do
right.
a thing on Dragon Talk where they create a character and you get like a friggin' like rogue with
0 dex.
like a 9 dexterity. I was like, what?
Yeah, that is random. I'm looking for something randomly playable.
Well, it's playable. You're just a really bad rogue. I mean, the character concepts you can come up around that is just the clumsy rogue. I mean, like.
Hmm. I like to steal things, but I'm not too good at it. I'm gonna check for traps. Ouch! Found one.
Yeah. High Constitution, Barbarian Trap Finder.
Yeah, I've been one of those.
Yep. I know. It was fun. This is what, Investigator Session 13?
14.
14? Yep, 14. Holy cow.
Crazy.
We need to hook up Rick with both Discord information and the folder that you shared with everyone, Tom.
Did you just call me Tom Tom?
Go.
I saw that coming.
Does
Fair.
that still even exist?
Yeah, I mean, I like Garmin.
Or did that become DuckDuckGo?
Tom Tom Go turned into DuckDuckGo? Yeah.
I don't know.
DuckDuckGo maps. All right, let's do this shit. You nerds ready?
Woo woo.
As ready as I'm gonna be.
Get up, fuckers.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Two Nerds, One Quest. I am your host for this thing, this show, this internet broadcast.
Sensation.
Oh God, you beat me to it,
yeah.
right? Okay,
First
wait.
voice
Did
you
we?
heard directly below me with the stone cold, because Ryan Kookta said so, is Cooch. How you doing?
I'm doing really well, except for the shoveling that I'll be doing in a couple hours.
Yeah, it's been snowing since about 10:30 or 11 last night. We got a
Lake's
couple
the
inches.
size of your head.
Yeah, it's been intermittent.
I love apartment living.
that,
Every time it snows like this,
that second voice you heard directly above me, in the Brady Bunch theme here we got going on, is JC. How you doing, John?
I can poop on Tom if I wanted to.
You,
I'm on top.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
You guys are making a Tom sandwich.
Yeah. Jeff's on the bottom, right?
Yeah,
On the plate.
Yeah, he gets all our shit.
and the man that gets all the shit that rolls downhill at the very bottom of your screen is genius Jeff Williams. How you doing?
I'm doing well. A little tired, a little daylight saving, so hopefully our audience remembered and tuned in a little early this morning.
Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't.
That is the worst.
We won't be able to tell because we normally don't get big numbers. So
It's unlikely. It's unlikely our friend we saw Friday night will see this at all this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cyrano
Or
is-
maybe it's more likely because he may still be up, as he said.
There you go.
Let me check chat. Users in chat.
Is he still
Nope.
awake?
Nope, no
Nope, he
Cyrano.
went to bed.
No bum.
No
No
bum.
bum.
Uncle Bum sleep. Uncle Bum dead.
I love that so much.
Genius. Do you have a recap and a question mark limerick? Question mark?
Yeah, I almost forgot to do the limerick last night, and I think it's going to be it's at least one of the better, or the more technically better. We'll see if you guys enjoy it. So, we started last episode trying to sneak Iskavol out of the cave, sneak in big air quotes. So we got him out first, and then found a half elf shackled to a wall, also stuck with one of these glowing or these golden shards of gem. Pulled that out, did the whole two dwarves in a trench coat thing to reach the shackles, let her out, got her out of the cave. Continued exploring, found a gold ring that was probably Iskavol's, but it said Torvain on it. That's the other wizard that we saw previously. Then there was some comical deception antics with a secret coin purse and some pee. So then we took the last corridor into a larger cavern with more of the bile acid pits, pools, and a giant meteor rock and a large crystal mass, like a 5-foot crystal. And all of a sudden, some ankheg popped out of the floor and fell from the ceiling. So we commenced fighting. We quickly dispatched the drones, but we're still fighting the tunneler. And something, we don't know what, well, some of us don't know what, is causing Rand to float 20 feet up. And that's where we left it. So Axe's twin bolts are bringing the noise. And with his square hammer, Rand destroys. Bree's got sneaky attacks. Now we've reached the climax of our tale about Bree and the boys.
I had to chuckle earlier. You were talking about the technicality of the limerick. You've done so many of these. In your head, you have ranked when they're. It's just a bullshit one you've made, and you've made really good ones.
Yeah. When
The fact that you've put 2 songs on my soundtrack for today already is unreal. And we aren't even out of the limerick. We got Bring the Noise and Square Hammer.
Yeah. To me, they're all good. So I can't distinguish between what's bullshit and what's not.
Yeah, exactly.
The times that I take and twist the English language for my own personal pleasure, yeah.
I would say that's probably on the daily basis.
You're not wrong.
I would argue, like we've always talked about, if we played ourselves as a class, I'm getting to the point where I would argue Jeff is a bard because of his limerick proficiency.
Yeah. It would be it'd have to be like a beat poet spoken word.
Oh yeah, be a cool bard.
I, as a person, don't like getting up in front of people, but you wouldn't be wrong that I'm probably a bard at heart.
Your family definitely is. You have a family of bards.
I'm surrounded by them.
Yeah.
You know what this music means?
Death by Bungus.
Roll for fighting.
Death by Bungus. We've already rolled for fighting.
Oh, we rolled for fighting. Continue fighting.
We are top of round 3.
I was all by myself.
All right. Stream is good. Everybody good? You ready to try and figure out why Mr. Rand is floating in the air?
No, there's still a tunneler on the ground.
Yeah,
I'm not concerned about Rand flying. In fact, I might be a little pissed that he's flying. Get down here and fight like the rest of us.
Yeah. Acts like I'm the sorcerer. I get to do that.
Exactly.
Eventually.
Sometime.
All
Who
right.
do we start with, Tom Norman?
So we are at the top of the action chart with the ankheg tunneler, who is he by?
He's by Rand. He's above
He's by Rand. So he's going to take his movement as he sees.
I'd like to cast jump.
Axe hiding in a corner. Or let's see here.
No.
He's gonna make it to here, and then he's gonna roll perception. That's what he's gonna do to see if he notices Axe in the corner.
Okay.
How does that sound? Let's roll a perception.
I mean, yeah, I'm saying no because it's not ideal for Axe, but you can come corner me.
Yeah,
I did shoot him with a
yeah, but
guiding bolt.
he's been interacting with Rand, so he did not know where that bolt came from. He rolled a 10. So he's gonna continue over to Bree, and
That'll probably
Apparently
fire
my
out.
rogue skills are better than yours, Bree.
yeah, right. And he is going to.
You have to give her hiding lessons.
Yeah, right. Attack with his bite. Yeah, he'll attack with his bite.
Sure.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
Oh, crit fail. He just cannot. Like, he is a
He bit his own leg.
He's a derpy biter. Like, he just doesn't know how to use his teeth. He's like a bucktooth groupie.
He comes up out of the ground. He's like, I got sand in my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. He's very
Listen to
much.
this garbage disposal.
Very much runs. Like, he doesn't even think about going underground. Like, he's just all excited, and in his excitement to come and attack you.
Get the ball. Get the ball.
Yeah. You
Who's
100.
this? Want to play?
Who's a good boy?
100% tries to bite you and whiffs.
Nice.
Yeah. Which then, excuse me, brings us to Axe.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is my movement. I yell, Rand, get down here and fight like the rest of us. And then I'm going to, what are my spell slots? Ooh, I don't have a lot of spell slots left. I'm going to guiding bolt his ass. What is that, 19 to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, for 10 radiant damage. Ouch. That was on 5d6.
Mm.
Two
So
twos, 2 1s, and a 4.
How does that one die?
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
oh, it worked. It catches Axe by surprise. Like, he hits him, and he goes, whoa. Yeah. As it just kind of ashes into, because the radiant damage hits it, and it just kind of, the husk breaks into a million little ashy pieces, and it kind of falls to the floor. He kind of looks at his hand and like, whoa. Okay, cool. Rand, you want to come down? That's the end of my turn.
Alright. We are keeping initiative, obviously.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's stuff going on.
I don't know what's going on. Someone's got to tell me why Rand's up in the air.
Well, it's Rand's turn, so
Yeah, after Axe, it's Rand.
Alright, am I still ascending?
No, you're just floating.
Can I raise my spear in the air? Like, to try and hit his foot or something? Like, at the end of my turn.
How tall are you, and how tall is... Well, I mean, yeah, you can try. Yeah, you
I'm
can try.
5'2", and my spear's like 4 feet.
Yeah,
So
you
I'm
can
not
try.
going to reach him.
Yeah.
But if he can, like, kip off the ceiling or something and come back, it might give him something to grab on. Then I can walk him around like a balloon.
So, yeah, you're between the ceiling and the floor. You're closer to the ceiling, Rand, like, but it's out of reach. Like, you are literally stuck there. There's nothing for you to grab. There's nothing for you to push off of. You're just there.
Shit, you lost connection with the space station.
floating in a tin can.
Say I saw this movie.
Ground control to Major Rand.
I spelled the word balloon wrong. I am, well, I guess, I don't really, my character doesn't understand why he's floating, I'm sure.
You saw the thing glow when you started floating.
You suspect
So-
it may be the
So if you want, you can do like a wisdom. Let's see what we
Yeah,
can do.
let's do that.
Insight.
Probably
check.
intelligence, insight, yeah.
Insight.
Insight check.
either Arcana or
19.
Insight, likely.
What is it?
So 19.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you definitely have correlated that the shard, the giant shard in front of you, as it glowed, you lifted. You can safely assume that the shard itself, or that giant cluster of rocks, the shards, have made you float.
All right. I'm gonna say that out loud. Guys, that rock made me fly. What? Get me down from here. Dwarves don't belong on the ceiling. And then maybe because I think if I'm bigger and heavier, maybe I'll be too heavy to float. So I'm gonna bite, and I'm gonna turn into a giant rand.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You're big. So in
Uh-oh.
getting to be
I'm kind of below
larger,
him at this point.
you are now pressed. How big? How tall do you become?
10
I
feet.
become large.
Yeah, it becomes 10 feet by 10 feet by 10 feet.
Okay, yeah. So
Technically.
you definitely have a place to push off of now. If you wanted to try to push yourself down, but like you're kind of mushed up against the ceiling now.
Yeah, that's what I'll try to do. I'll use my hammer and just like hit the ceiling and try to like shove myself back down to the ground.
Give me a strength. This could be interesting. Give me a strength check.
My cursor's hovering over.
you have-
dexterity
Since you're large, you have advantage on strength checks.
Oh, okay, well I need it then. There we go. 21.
With being a large creature, you forgot that you're super strong, and
yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be pretty.
you bang your square hammer into the ceiling, effectively pushing you back down to the floor. But in doing so, you dislodge several large rocks from the ceiling. So I
Yeah.
need Axe to make a dexterity saving throw.
Save throw. Yeah, I have my cursor over it already. 6.
6?
6.
Yeah. Why don't you roll a d6? Yeah, roll a d6. for
6
me.
seems right. 8 maybe at most.
Yeah, I was debating between 6 and 8.
That's 2d6 in my head, but I'm not the DM.
Yeah, I mean, if it's 20-foot ceiling, if it's fall damage would be 2d6 from.
Depends on if it's the big rock or the little rock.
The ceiling's like 30 feet up.
Then that would be 3d6.
Oh.
In my head,
All right,
technically.
well, roll 3d6 then.
You talked
Nice
him
work,
into it.
asshole.
Sure, now I roll well on 3d6. 13. My 3d6 was better than my 5d6 earlier.
Yeah, so you take 13. What would that be? Bludgeoning damage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh man. Isn't there a rule when you take half of your damage at once? Only if you go to 0 hit points though, right?
It's the equivalent of your life below 0, I think, or half.
Oh,
your-
okay. Okay. Oh.
Sorry about that.
I think you're also probably sitting on him.
No, I have my stick in the air.
Using it as an
Yeah, that
umbrella.
would have impaled me then.
Poke him in the
Yeah,
ass.
right up the bum chute.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Suddenly
your-
there's a goose in this fight.
Is that your turn, Rand?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Am I, by shoving myself down, am I on the floor level?
Yes. Yeah, you're
You're on the
Okay.
level.
you're
I'm
on the
gonna
level,
grab.
and
I'm gonna
if-
try to grab the shining rocks then.
all right,
To, like,
yeah,
stay down.
you still feel weird. You still feel oddly buoyant, but you are now on the ground.
You feel like a spaceman if you knew what a spaceman was.
He's gonna stand up and keep going.
Like
Sadly,
it feels like if somebody ran really fast and bumped into you, that you would go bouncy balling in a different direction.
I like it forever.
we can play pinball with Ram.
Oh man.
Oh,
that
the
sounds like
temptation
fun.
is high.
I know I said that because I know how Genius likes to cause
Ram the
chaos.
ball in crystal pocket.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I have something, but I don't feel like it makes sense in this situation. But it would be hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my turn is over.
Find a valid reason to do it, Jeff. Find a valid reason to do it.
With your turn being over, that brings us to Bree.
All right. Let's just see what happens. I'm gonna first just make a similar psychic attack with the psychic blades, and send an attack at the rock that he's holding onto. Because he said it's coming from the rock. Let's see.
Can you smell what it's cooking? It's a good thing this crystal
it's
doesn't have
16.
backgrounds.
The number on the die was upside down. I couldn't figure out what it was with the background. It's a 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that hits. Is
If he said
Okay,
no,
so-
I'd be curious. Actually concerned.
I will.
No, it does not.
Right,
What?
so- I will. Okay, so the normal damage plus the sneak attack because I have a combat or
A buddy.
ally in range. Rolling low. Okay, so this damage, it would be 10 damage of the psychic variety and 3 damage of is it thunder, I think? 3 damage of thunder. Now, I don't know if this thing might be immune to psychic damage since it's like a rock.
I mean, it has a psyche, right?
So, yeah, 10 psychic damage, 3 thunder, and if I don't notice anything else, I guess I'll send my offhand also, which would be all psychic if it hits, if it matters. And 11.
that one misses.
Yeah, haven't been good with the offhand. I think I'm going to kind of continue my circuit around the room to make sure there isn't anything else hiding. And that'll be my turn.
All right. As you guys are focusing now on, well, A, Axe not being crushed, and B, the rock, 2 more ankheg warrens drop down from the ceiling. And they are going to drop down. One's
Where?
gonna drop down. Yeah,
Right
here.
up your ass.
And the other one is going to drop down.
We knocked him off the ceiling.
Yeah, you
here.
did. Oh,
Look
boy.
at that.
We'll call
That's really close.
this one A. This one will be B. And the B will go first, and he's going to attack Rand with
Oh,
a bite action. See if this one's less derpy.
Chompy chomp.
Nope, this one's still derpy. 6 to hit.
does not hit.
All right. He's going to be pissed. And then the other one is going to attack you as well.
You're just a big old piece of meat to them.
9 to hit.
Will also not hit.
These digital dice fucking suck.
Some days they do. Some days they do.
Uh,
Some days they're great.
that'll
They're
be
just
their
like
turn.
real dice almost.
Yeah, right. Yeah, if only I could switch them.
can technically.
Well, I think I have another set. I don't have a.
I have done it before mid game because they were bad. Like
I-
you could. It's like crazy how much like real dice they are sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Nice jail.
All right. So next is the
Beef.
shard.
Oh, the shard.
Yep.
Oh, they both attacked, huh?
Yeah, they both
Yep.
missed.
They both just attacked and missed,
Cool.
as per the usual.
He's got quite the armor going on now.
Mhm.
He's ginormous.
You're
The
like the buzzing of flies to him.
He's Vigo.
the shard
Oh
is
my God,
going
I gotta watch that
to
on weekend. I like the buzzing.
cast. It's going to cast. Oh, so many choices. All right, it's going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement on Rand.
Ooh.
A black beam of enervating energy springs from your fingers toward a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. At the end of each of the target's turns, it can make a Constitution saving throw against the spell. On a success, the spell ends. Which then makes you are now back to your normal. You feel normal because I believe the
Yeah, they're both
levitate
concentration
was a concentration spell. So you are now securely on the ground.
I wanted to join the Dua Lipa fan club
Cool.
with
Oh,
Rand.
yeah.
Well,
Love me some Dua Lipa.
natural one. 100% does not happen
That's
to
the
you at all.
reference. In case anyone was-
And as Axe and Bree make a perception check.
I'm not very good at these. Perception. Like my perception's so bad I can't find the button I need to push. Ooh! I take that back. That's a nat 20. I have a moment of clarity apparently.
15 for me.
All right, both of you now see that the shard mound has glowed and that something happened. The shard glowed, and then around Rand's giant body, he also had this little shimmer, but nothing happened. And then that'll bring us to the top with Axe.
Sorry, I'm writing my soundtrack out. There's already 6 songs on it. Just
Did
giving
you
you
add-
guys an idea of
you
what
add-
my head does during a game.
Did you add Shimmer by Taylor Swift?
I added Shimmer by Filter. I also
Oh,
could have
okay.
added Shimmer by Mullins. Not Pat Mullins. Sean Mullins. There's another Shimmer.
All right. Cool.
Jerry Mullins.
Cool.
Let's see. I am going to, as an action.
Oh, Axe,
Um,
when the rocks fell, just so you know, you are not prone. Like, it did not knock you over.
Okay, that's good. As an action, I'm going to disengage. And I'm going to move to here. And that's my turn, I think. I don't have a wait. Ooh, wait.
Ooh, That's
I
the
can't-
ticket.
Is this a bonus action? Is the question. I gotta find
I
it
don't
again.
know.
My flipping my sorcery points to spell slots. I don't think it's
Yeah, I think it is.
is it a bonus action?
Yeah, it's under your bonus actions, and you can use your sorcery points to gain additional
Action.
spell slots.
Bonus
Um,
actions. Bonus action. You can use your sorcery points to gain additional spell slots, or sacrifice spell slots to gain additional sorcery points as a bonus action. Excellent. Then I am going to use 2 sorcery points to get a level 1 spell back. Because it's a 2-to-1, right?
Yeah.
Per level.
It's 2-to-1, 3 for 2, and 5 for level 3.
Okay, so I'm using 2 of my sorcery points to get a first level spell slot back as a bonus action.
Might as well.
And that will end my turn. And I still have 1 sorcery point left to twin something.
Happy fun times for you.
Oh, yes, indeed.
I don't know if that was necessarily the best. I'm going to do some math here and figure that out, but next.
So it's Rand's turn. Rand is surrounded on each side, on 3 sides, by 1 ankheg drone on the west, 1 ankheg drone on the right, in the east, and the shard is to his south.
And it kind of feels like my hammer's a little heavier, right? Is that true to state?
No,
Gravity came back.
gravity came back.
Well, I'm enfeebled a bit, yes?
No,
No, that missed.
that missed.
Oh,
Yep,
that
did miss.
Okay.
So you
Yeah.
you just
You're
feel
not
like a giant
levitating.
version of yourself right now.
You are free to move about the country.
All right. Well, I'm just going to whack away at this. Screw these little gnats to my side that are like nibbling at my ankles. I'm going to try to hit this shining rock with my hammer as hard as I can.
Rock and roll.
And that's only a 7 to hit.
Yeah, that's no bueno. That doesn't work.
So apparently I just miss. And then I'm gonna say, "Hey guys, help me with this thing. It seems to be trying to attack us." And then that's it. I'm just gonna sit here and stare at it, like pissed off.
Well, just so you know, it's staring at you, pissed off too. You just can't tell.
Right?
Got googly eyes.
Googly eyes. Yeah, yeah. Quick, somebody put some googly eyes on it. All right, that brings us to
Oh, fun.
to Bree.
Re up with Bree. Re up with Bree up.
A dagger for the token.
All right. I hear what Rand is saying, but that's an intangible unknown versus these ankheg dudes. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack the one on attack A. Same thing, psychic blades. Oh no, it didn't work so well. 9 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right, I will bonus action send in the offhand. I don't know if it went twice. It's a little better. 14.
14 hits.
All right, cool. I'll use sneak attack on that one. I gotta do the regular damage first here. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? So that's 6 plus
CX.
6 plus 5. So 11 psychic and 3 thunder.
All right, 11 psychic, 3 dunder, 14 dunder.
Yeah,
3 dunder.
Dunder Mifflin.
Good. 14 total.
And
Thunder.
yep. And then how is the visibility in here? Like if I keep moving away, am I gonna get?
No, visibility has grown. When you came down, I think I said that the visibility has cleared up quite a bit.
You did.
So you're
Alright.
probably back to not-
60 feet normal, or
not 60. I would say you're probably at about a 45 foot.
okay.
You can
Then
see
I'm-
this room, basically.
Then I'm
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop there because I don't want to have to go around these pools. So I'll just, you know what? No, I'm actually gonna get a little closer
The edges of the room are fuzzy.
because I don't want to go the other way and I don't want something sneaking up on me. So I will just move a little bit closer and be done with my turn.
All right. So up next is the ankheg Warren drone B, who is going to it's going to do a acid spray ranged weapon attack. The ankheg spits acid in a line that is 30 feet long and 5 feet wide, provided that it is not grappled. Each creature in that line must make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw. So this is going towards Axe, and Rand is in the way. So both of you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
What did I do? I ran away from it. I didn't touch it.
Jump in the line.
13.
I did. I jumped into the line. 5.
All right. So Axe, you take the full damage, which is 4, and Rand, you take half, which is 2.
That's not so
acid.
bad.
That's acid
It
damage.
burns. That burns. That burns.
And
I drink
then
it like a bubbler. Come on, bitch.
I put this in my tacos. Ankheg Warren drone A is going to try and bite Rand, because this has been working out so well. 14. Does 14 hit you?
Not me.
Not me.
Trying to
Wasn't
hit
me.
Ryan's characters with melee hits is frustrating at times as a DM.
I have not one of these Warren drones has connected on a bite yet. Not one. And then that'll bring us.
He somehow managed a 23 AC and ability to fly. I mean, granted, that was my own fault in my first campaign.
Yeah, it was.
It was a motherfucker to hit.
Hmm.
It was awesome.
So next is the Mind Shard, who is going to try and do the same thing that he did last time. He's going to try and I can't think of the spell that
Ray of Enfeeblement.
Ray of Enfeeblement to Rand.
He's going to feeble the Rand.
Does a that's the Warren drone. Does a 17 hit you?
No.
No.
No?
No.
No.
18.
What are you, 18 right now? Yeah.
God damn
Let me
it.
see.
Wow, that's the best chance I had to hit you yet. Alright, he
It's
glows
that
again.
Shield of Ruby Fest.
Yeah,
He's-
he notices. You guys all notice that the shard has glowed,
Glowed
and
up.
and Rand himself had a shimmer around him again, but again, the same as last time, nothing has happened.
Nice.
Which brings us to Axe.
I got a spell slot. I got a sorcery point. We are going to split a.
How you feeling?
I'm sucking, but I got nothing I can do about it.
So-
Well, actually, no, I can. I do have something I can do about it, but I'm a little more concerned about the other things that might hit me.
Yeah. The
So,
best defense is a good offense.
yeah, that's what I'm going with. So I'm going to split a level 1 guiding bolt between the A and B. So
Nice.
first one is a 16
Hits.
to hit. Second one is a 12 to hit.
It does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay, so the A is the damage on A is the one I hit. That's a little better. 15 radiant damage.
How does that one die?
Ooh, it's radiant damage, so it shimmers. And whoosh.
All right, fair.
You just
like
You just shimmered him to death.
Yeah. So you shoot
he
your
ends up
guiding bolt
exploding
at
into
it.
glitter, and some of it ends up on Rand's boot. That it's gonna forever. There's going to be some amount of glitter inside Rand's right boot. He'll always take his right boot off, and there'll be glitter there. It's gonna piss him off.
Like
Ankheg
constantly stepping in sand.
drone glitter bomb.
Yep. Ankheg throwing glitter bomb, yes. So he is gone.
Nice.
The other one missed. That is my turn. And I'm out of sorcery points. So this fight better be over soon.
All right.
Oh, whoa. What was my attack roll? It was a 12, correct?
Yeah.
Once per short rest, I keep forgetting I have this. If you fail a saving throw or miss an attack roll, you can roll 2d4 and add it to the total, possibly changing the outcome.
All
I
right.
can do this once per short rest. It's favored by the gods. So let me roll 2d4.
Well, 14 hits, right? So
Yeah.
guaranteed.
So 16. So it hits.
Yep.
I needed to say that before I could do that. And then that becomes let's see, what was it? It's where is it? Guiding bolt, here it is. Oh yeah, 19 radiant damage to that one. Same thing. It's a glitter shower around Rand. He's gonna be finding glitter in the nooks and crannies of his armor for weeks.
So the one ankheg drone B gets hit with this bolt, and it just a giant glitter shot explodes from it, and it does not look good. It looks like it's now, instead of blood, it is dripping glitter off of itself, like it is seriously wounded.
Oh, was that one was still alive? I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't. Were you explaining its death?
Yeah, because you said it died.
The first one.
Because I did 19. I did more damage to the second one.
Well, yeah, the first
19.
one had been hit before.
Oh yeah, I had 19. So here, I'll rename him. Sorry, I thought he was dead.
Nope. He's
Okay.
still there.
Not dead yet.
No, he's just shiny now.
I'm getting better.
He is very shiny and very easy to hit because of it. Like that glitter that the other one bursted into glitter, this one's just kind of coated in that glitter magically. So yeah, whoever swings at him next has advantage.
One would say that if he hovered in the air and started spinning, he would look like a disco ball.
Disco ball? Ankheg disco ball?
Ankheg drone disco ball.
Glitter and disco balls.
Is that your turn then?
Yeah.
All right.
It's turning into a rave.
Randolph Ruby Fist. Come on down.
All right. I'm fixated on this glowing spire that keeps attacking me with spells.
The price is wrong, bitch.
I got the square hammer in my hand, so I'm just going to whack away.
Whack.
20 to hit. That
Yeah, that definitely hits. Piece of shit.
10 damage.
When you're giant sized, you get an extra d6. I don't know if you did that.
It didn't pop up, so I'll just roll that separately with an extra 3 damage.
That's this is D&D Beyond, not Fantasy Grounds.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you want to roll the extra d6 with your other attack that you did last round?
He missed.
Oh. Nope,
Did he not hit?
Didn't hit.
Did not hit.
Oh.
Did not hit.
The Mind Shard
Did not like that.
does not like that, obviously. But when you hit it, Rand, large chunks have flown off the top, kind of like you're breaking stones, like you're breaking rocks, dancing. And
Like I said, it's a rave in here.
make a perception check.
17?
Looking at the top of this, it looks like there's a weird handle sticking out of the top of it.
I'm gonna action surge.
Oh god.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to grab that and pull.
Sword in the stone.
Make a strength save or a strength check.
Come on, Arthur.
All right.
Again,
In
with
order-
advantage.
All right. Strength save or check? Did you say?
Strength check.
All right. It is 15.
Yeah, nope, it's stuck in there right now.
Okay. And I'm gonna yell out, "Guys, there's something weird in here. Help me pull it out!" And then my turn's over.
Bree, you want to help him with that?
Oh, he's got his hand on some kind of a
Yeah.
knob or something. Yeah. Would you say handle like a mug or handle like a weapon hilt? Or other? Handle like a suitcase?
I cannot tell you. You are too far away and
Okay.
you did not do a perception check.
And probably too short.
And you're
Too short, baby, going straight X-rated. Oakland Funk is all on this tape. You heard 7, get ready for 8. That's right, biatch. Shorty said 8 of them. You don't believe me? Start counting while I name them.
dun, 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 dun. All right. Is that your turn? Is that your turn, Randy? Randy.
It
Randy.
is. It is.
Randy. The inspiration to your character. You're right.
She smells like strawberry.
You know, I can hear you when you talk in my head.
I'll actually give you inspiration for that.
Nice.
Not you,
Nice.
Bree. That's Randolph gets
I
inspiration.
know.
All right, so that's Bree's turn. If Randolph is done.
Yeah, I think with it getting weird in here, and I can't really see the other guy very well, with Rand definitely in the way, I'm going to position myself so that Rand is 16 feet away from me, and the shard thing is 15 or less feet away from me. And a new ability unlocked, I will cast Thunderwave. So a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from me. 15-foot cube originating from me must make a Constitution saving throw. I don't know how mind shards do on Constitution saving throws, but
We're about to find out.
we're about to find out.
Thunder
Thunder
wave. Oh. What is it?
Wait, is Bree a Hulk?
Constitution saving throw of 13 is what you need to beat.
9.
All right, then it takes all of this.
All of it. Take it all.
Double 4s, so 8 damage.
What kind of damage?
Thunder.
Is it thunder or force damage?
It is thunder damage.
Oh, thunder damage.
If it's able to be moved 10 feet away, it would be, but it's probably attached to the ground. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are pushed 10 feet away from me by the spell's effect, and the spell emits a thunderous boom audible to out to 300 feet. So if there's any of those shard rocks laying on the floor between me and it, they're probably being launched across the room.
Yeah, those are projectiles that fly into the greeny goo. And you said 8 damage? How much damage?
8 thunder damage, and I don't think my other thunder kicks in because it wasn't like an attack roll, it was a saving.
A 15-foot cube would include Rand, I believe.
It would.
I would have moved. I said I would position myself so that 15 feet. Ooh, I can draw on this, right?
Well, Rand was holding
That's
on.
not it.
Rand is holding on to the
rock.
thing. So
Yeah.
Rand is in the same
Okay.
square as that. So Rand would also
Essentially.
take 8.
I'm not gonna argue the comedy of that. Rand doesn't know, or Bree doesn't know her own real abilities. So you want to make a Constitution saving throw there?
Randy?
You should be good at those, right? Make
I
it
am
13.
very good at that.
Make it
But
13
I
or
only
better.
have an
and
11.
then you can have 8 damage also.
So I'll take it like a bitch.
And I'll be like, oops, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm cute.
So you throw that thunderclap at the rock, and it shoots.
Rock says that.
It starts to crumble. The shard is crumbling, but with the thunder wave, it fires those pieces that are falling off into Rand, and they bounce off of him because he's so large, and because he's so close, it doesn't do any damage. It's just kind of like pebbles bouncing off of him, and
It is but the buzzing of flies to him.
more of the handle is exposed. If you guys want to do a perception check.
Oh, sure. Someone's explaining
no,
the
no.
handle to me. I'll look.
But you can't look. Your
18.
Rand is in your way, Axe.
Oh, okay.
18.
Almost made it over. 9.
Yeah, Axe, like, this clearly looks like a sword to you.
You mean Rand?
Cool.
Or, I'm sorry, Rand. Yeah. Axe, just
Cool.
disregard. And
I
Bree,
see
you
Rand's
can tell it's...
She's
it-
large.
You can't quite tell what it is. It
No.
looks like a...
He's got his meaty paw over it.
Yeah,
I can't
it
tell.
Looks like a post sticking out of a rock.
Does Thunderwave move me if I'm holding on to the rock or not?
No, also you're large, so I would assume that it's not quite strong enough, especially if you're holding onto the rock.
Yeah, if the rock's not moving, you're not moving
The
either.
rock says
Yep.
this. You are stuck in place.
The rock says, "You run your mouth, you Rudy Poo candy ass."
So now we're...
And I'll
Oh,
just move over. Like trying to see the one on the other side. So I guess I'm gonna move up to try to see it better. So I'll move up by the meteorite, and that's
Yeah, so...
that'll be it.
Yep. So between the meteorite and Rand, there is a small window in which you can kind of see a part of the drone. Which brings us to that drone, which will again shoot acid. So I need Axe and Rand to make a dexterity saving throw.
17.
5.
So Axe, you
I
take
rolled a 7 and 2 5s on this.
Axe, you take six acid damage, and
Maybe
Rand
enough
will
to give
take
me
3.
2 wounds myself.
And then the drone is going to stay in place. It likes where it's at. Which brings us to the mine shard.
I took half damage on that.
Yep,
Right?
yep, you took 3.
Got it.
And with the mine shard, it is going to cast silence. For the duration, no sound can be created within or pass through a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. Any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entirely inside it. Casting a spell that includes a
late for
verbal
that.
component is impossible. So, there
Mm.
is going to be
Just trying to get it on there for you. There I go. I got it.
a 20-foot sphere
20-foot radius.
centered directly on top
5,
of...
10, 15, 20. From
Okay,
it
what?
or from?
Yep, centered on it. And it would actually probably
10, 15,
envelop
20.
Axe as well. So if you move it north to cover Axe and Bree.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can move it. Let's.
Yeah, you gotta take it
No.
off and then reapply it.
Or we can just leave it and say that it's covering Axe and Bree. Because it would be.
Well, make it, put it in the right area.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll,
center it on Rand. He can center it wherever he wants to
Yeah.
center it. So it catches all 3 of us, and then I'll just use my movement to get out of it before I cast Cure Wounds.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that'd be it.
So
See, you can't see it though. That's the thing.
the shard glows. And suddenly there is
I suppose.
deafening silence. It is all encompassing, like a vacuum has sucked all sound from the room. You try to talk, you try to say something, and there's just nothing. That absolute silence where it sounds like you can hear the blood moving through your head.
Basically made thunder damage impossible.
Oh, did I?
Cool.
Good show, old chap.
Cool.
And that'll be its turn, which brings us to the top with Ox.
Move to here. Trying to... Actually, hang on. I was here. There's no good way to do it. I don't want to move over or through the pools, but I'm moving this way. 25 feet to here. And I'm done.
Yep. You
I'm
are
trying to get out, trying to find a position. Actually, no, I can double move.
Mm-hmm. Go back to your hiding corner.
Actually, I got to here with the one.
Oh, geez, like every single one of your
Yeah.
spells is a verbal component, too.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
That's amazing. You know you have a stick, right?
Yeah, I'm also more concerned about dying at this point than anything.
Healing
so,
potion. Healing potion.
I don't have one. I used
Oh.
it already. I'm moving there. I'm just trying to get out of a straight line range of getting spit on again.
Mm-hmm.
So I double moved. Is there anything I could have done beyond to help that?
And as you move out of that range, you hit a certain point to where all sound comes rushing back in a tidal wave against your ears.
My ears
And it
pop.
sounds extremely loud at first because of
As a
that
bonus
silence.
action, I do. As a bonus action, I do this a couple times.
Yeah.
That's the end of my turn. Or as a free action, I should say.
And all is back to normal with your hearing.
Okay. Oh boy.
And that'll bring us to Rand.
All right, Rand is now he's got his hand on the hilt of what's clearly a sword, and I'm just gonna pull.
Roll strength check.
Pulling on your pommel.
Still advantage, I believe.
Mm-hmm. 23.
Was that a nat 20 or a dirty 20?
It's a nat 20.
Okay. With the nat 20, you give this thing a mighty heave. And it comes out as the entire shard itself crumbles around it. And
lovely. It says to you.
And the deafening, all the sound comes rushing back to you, both you and Bree. It hurts for a brief second as sound comes back louder than it should be, and that deafening is gone. And after a few seconds, it's normal again, and everything you can hear water dripping from the stalactites. Those are the ones from the ceiling, right?
Yep.
The rocks in the cave.
The rocks in the cave. Yep. From the ceiling rocks that are pointy, that point down. There is water dripping from them. And
There's water dripping from the ceiling.
And
That's how you avoid.
The ankheg looks around and starts to scurry west in the opposite direction. Rand, do you want to take an attack of advantage? Opportunity attack?
Yeah, I mean, while I've got this sword in my hand, my reaction is just to go like this sideways and try to catch it while it's skittering away.
Are you doing
no
with
idea
your,
what this weapon is?
with the axe or with your?
Yeah, with whatever this weapon is.
All right.
The
I
sword.
don't know what it is, but it's in my hand right now.
All right.
So
It is a short sword.
Oh,
So roll an attack roll.
So you're proficient. It should be the same attack as your hammer.
okay.
And add +1 to your attack roll.
Oh, nice.
So 22 to hit, then.
Yep, you definitely hit.
A normal short sword is a d6, so it would be. You don't have.
It's at least a +1 short sword, so a d6
And
plus
it's
1 plus whatever your strength
plus-
modifier is.
It's a single weapon, so it should be a +5/+1 then, right? Strength.
Yeah.
Strength plus the fact that you have that ability for only
All right,
wielding
so
one
it's
weapon.
just 6 damage.
Oh, you had advantage to swing at it too. In case
It should be a +6, right? +5/+1.
Oh, okay, then it was a +7 because I rolled a 1.
Okay.
I was gonna say, did you want to roll again to try and crit because you do have advantage on it because of my guiding bolt earlier?
It only lasts a round.
Guiding bolt only lasts round?
Until the end of your next turn, I think.
Oh yeah, never mind.
All right, so the drone is on it's literally its last leg. It is dragging itself by its final whatever claw and makes it
Like
to
it used to
about
do with Daddy Longlegs. You
here.
were off 7 of the legs.
I
and
mean-
it drag itself with its 8th leg.
I've got range on my throwing thing, so I'll just finish it off.
And that'll bring us to Bree's turn.
Probably have to skip around the big rock.
Mind the big rock.
Yeah, it's gonna be plenty. No sneak attack this time, or it should be 23 to hit, 6 psychic damage, and 3.
Are you moving somewhere, or are you trying to throw it?
Yeah, I'm not letting it go. I'm gonna squeeze between here if I can, or no, I'm gonna climb up on the rock.
All right.
Yes, I said I'm gonna climb up on the rock, knowing that I already
Give me
rolled to hit it.
dexterity check.
Can I go acrobatics? Can I roll acrobatics instead of straight dex?
Technically,
No.
climbing's athletics.
Oh, climbing's athletics usually. All right.
Technically, yeah. It's
All right.
Don't say.
Unless you
Okay.
think you can. Do you think you can box jump it?
Yeah, I mean, like you can make that argument and then maybe get your dexterity.
Make an athletics check.
Let's see. Acrobatics is stunts, including dives, rolls, somersaults, and flips. I didn't specifically say I was flipping onto it, so sure. Athletics is it's 12.
All right. You scramble. It takes you a bit. You almost fall down into that acidy stuff. But
Takes all your movement to get up on the rock.
yeah, it literally takes all of your movement as you
All
climb
right.
up this rock, and you are now standing on top.
All right, I'll even spend my bonus action to dash to make it there and call that good enough and send that. So 9 points of damage.
Yeah. How does it die?
Yeah, similar to the other ones, but this one's kind of a little glitterier explosion than the last one's, right in the back of the head.
Glitterier.
Glitterier?
Glitterier.
Glitterier. You get
All right.
advantage on hitting that.
Excellent. So you guys are out of fighting.
Oh. Axe is leaning out.
Not fighting loud.
Oh boy. Feeling
I'm
a
gonna
little
sit-
woozy here, guys.
I'm gonna sit down on the rock and be like, I could use a rest. How you guys feeling?
Yeah, the rest would be a good idea. I could definitely use resting. Ugh. You can take a short rest.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, I would like to. I'm going to go sit next to Bree and short rest.
Would you? And I don't know if this is a normal question to ask, but Rand, are you going to examine the sword at all? Are you gonna look at it? Or
No,
what are you gonna do with
normal,
that
yeah.
sword?
Yeah, I'll just look at it and look what I found, guys.
It is and I wish I would have taken a snapshot of this. It is a clear amberish short sword.
Cool.
It's kind of like the shards themselves, but it is long, and it looks like a short sword. It has two.
Feels like a short sword.
Yeah, it has two kind of
Smells like a short sword.
dull
Short sword.
angles that come off right above the hilt. Where the guard would be.
Cross guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
It
Made
kind
out
of
of
looks a little
amber.
bit like a lightsaber. So you can add a +1 short sword to your inventory. And are you going to try to attune to it over this hour? Are you going to just kind of put it away? What are you going to do to it?
I'll talk to the group. Is anybody better off with this short sword than me? I like my square hammer, but this short sword is all glowy and it's pretty cool.
Short swords are finesse, so as a rogue, I can use it.
Give it to Bree.
This is
Follow
what I
suit.
do.
Everything precious goes to Bree.
I go down on my knee and I say, Bree, would you be the love of my life and take this as a present?
I thought there was more. I thought there was.
Perfect. I thought he froze for a moment.
He's impatiently awaiting her response because his heart is pounding out of his little dwarven
Little does
chest.
Rand know that after this adventure, Bree is giving you both the double birds and flying out of here with all of your fucking loot.
Rand, I will accept your proposal of this gift. Make it as confusing as possible of the English language.
Yeah.
Suck rocks, Axe.
So now she has the +1.
Axe is crying.
sword.
He's got one tear coming.
That's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. I'm so happy for my friend.
Yeah, I would definitely, if we have a short rest, I would definitely attempt to attune to it if there's something to attune to.
He takes his beard and he's wiping his tears with his beard.
Leaving little bacon streaks on his face.
Yep, exactly.
It's like steel wool.
So after you spend the hour attuning to it and everybody's kind of resting, take your hit dice if you haven't already.
Oh yeah.
I'm
out of them now.
This is, once you attune to it, this is the Mind Splitter short sword. Crystalline amber-colored short sword radiates a silent hum into the hand of its wielder. So kind of like those rocks that were
He gave her a vibrator.
Hum and vibrate.
Mm-hmm.
You have a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. You have blind sight out to 10 feet while you hold Mind Splitter. Once per day, you can cast Detect Thoughts.
Ooh.
Wow.
Go ahead and cast it on me. I think you'll want to shut it off as soon as you turn it on.
Yeah, nobody wants to detect those thoughts.
Wow. Yeah. Cool.
Peace.
So now that you guys are done here, short resting, what would you like to do?
Head back to Ellie. Did we get we got the elf lady out of the place, right? The chicken chains.
Yep. You pointed her in the direction, so she's out.
Chicken chains.
Chicken chains. We fully explored this whole place now too, huh?
Except for the rest of this cavern, we didn't
Yeah.
technically investigate it, but.
All right, can we investigate the cavern we're currently in for anything else?
Yeah.
Like look in the acid pools and stuff like that. See if we can.
See if there's anything we can mage hand.
Yeah, you can take a look around. Why don't you all roll investigation?
19.
And I'll use my well, let's see
Ooh.
how I roll.
23.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that.
Randolph is just following Bree around because she accepted his proposition.
So, as you are searching these pools, kicking around rocks, Bree, you find in the southern, or actually in that area where Axe kept hiding, you find a small pouch that jingles. And
Crack that open.
yeah,
My money jingle jingles. It doesn't
inside's-
fold.
Inside's about 35 gold.
Nice.
And Axe, as you are looking through stuff and peering into these pools, you see a bottle laying at the bottom of the northern pool.
Hey Bree, I need your sparkly hand
For what?
to reach into this acid stuff again. I don't want to.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
There's a bottle.
I'll
There's a
do
bottle
that.
in here. That may be rum.
Sure. I'll use Mage Hand to reach the bottle and pull it out.
So the mage hand goes in, grabs the bottle, lifts it to the surface, kind of shakes it off for you, gets all that goo off, and hands it to you, Bree.
I'll give it to Axe because he found it.
Do you look at the bottle first, or do you just hand it over?
I'll just hand it over. I'll just plop it in his hands.
All right. Looking at the bottle, I'm assuming you're going to look at the bottle.
Yeah.
Axe.
Oh yeah.
You
I'm even
see,
mimicking that in person.
a glyph, a hieroglyph of what appears to be some kind of form.
Is it in common, dwarvish, gnomish, or halfling?
Oh,
It's in Achu.
yeah, it's an achu, and
I don't know Achu.
it looks like it's looking at you and giving 2 thumbs up.
Mm.
Hey, all right.
This
Give
is
me
clearly some gnomish joke.
a insight or history, and give me an insight check.
Oh, they're the same for me. 8.
8. Yeah, you're not quite sure what this glyph means. It looks like it's
Cool.
good.
I got a bottle of
I'll
thumbs
use-
up.
I'll use my inspiration to give him another
Ooh.
roll. Not better.
The one.
Yeah, you have no clue. You're like, oh, I had it.
A bottle of thumbs up, guys. I got it. I put it in my pocket.
All right, cool.
What's funny is that if you would have handed it to Bree, since she had rolled so good on the last one, she'd been like, oh yeah, I know what that is.
Oh,
But you didn't. It's in your pocket now.
I didn't.
Um,
It
Didn't happen.
It's a token. It's a token of affection from Bree. He's keeping it.
so it is. That's it. That's all you find.
It's the equivalent of a kerchief for him. She gave me a bottle of liquid
She made you swoon.
that has thumbs up on it.
Oh, I do declare.
Add inventory.
Bottle of thumbs up.
Yep. Let's see.
All right.
Inventory.
How long are you large for, Mr. Rand?
Probably over with 10
Okay.
minutes, I think. It wouldn't outlast our rest.
Short rest.
Yeah, so shortly into your long rest or short rest, you would have gone back down. You gonna head out?
Though he's feeling pretty puffed up from his.
Yeah, it just lasts for 1
Awesome
minute,
adventure.
actually.
Are you guys
Yeah,
gonna hang
let's
out in this cave for a while, or are you gonna take off?
No,
Nah.
I'm gonna take off.
We're out of
An
here.
hour in the cave with those fumes is more than enough.
Take off, eh?
Hey,
Hey.
yay.
As you make your way, you have, and you understand that you have searched this entire place. You've gone through all of the paths and nooks and crannies, and you notice as you are walking through these caves, these passages, that you had this initial darkness enveloping you And now it seems like it's a little bit brighter. Kind of like my camera. Stupid snow. I feel like this entire session I have gotten whiter and whiter and whiter.
Yeah.
You
were already one of the whitest people I know.
now I am
I'm gonna start calling
Literally
you
and
Snow.
figuratively.
call me powder.
You're powder. Yeah, there you go. I couldn't think of the name of the movie.
Yeah. The darkness that initially had blocked your dark vision is gone.
Yeah.
You now see your full, whatever it is, 60 feet.
Let's get out of here, boys.
Yeah.
And as you make your way through these caves and tunnels, you pass the meteor, and all of the shards that have been trying to wriggle out are no longer wriggling. They're no longer shaking. They're no longer humming or vibrating. They're just stones.
Are they? Oh, they're stone. They like turn to stone.
No,
they don't
they're
even look like
like
gems anymore. Or?
They're gems, or they're
Crystalline.
kind of crystalline, yeah, that amberish type stone rock. A little
Pick up one of them.
Rand's gonna
clear,
grab
not
another one.
much.
It will actually pick up one. And noticing that it's not buzzing, I will reload my pockets with 5 in each side. So I have 10 of those.
All right. After you
They don't
spend
seem
a couple
they don't
minutes
seem
loading
to be
up,
so threatening anymore.
yeah. Yeah, after you spend a couple minutes loading up, you make your way back out to the entrance and back up, and away out of the cave. And are you headed to Ellie, or are you headed to the tower?
We'll head to the tower with the white flag.
Yeah.
Stop in and see him,
Yeah.
and then head back to Ellie.
Was
Yep.
it far enough away that we needed to spend a night, or?
You guys
We're
spent probably
wrapping up the adventure, Jeff. Don't add more
I know.
to it.
yeah.
No,
You
I
guys spent just a couple hours. Like it felt like a long time, but you were really only down there probably for like an hour or two.
Okay,
Um,
we're getting an early start.
yeah. It is still. There is no fog. There is no darkness outside. It is like nature has returned to this area.
It's like you just walked into the Master Sword area. It's like
Yeah.
little-
Yep.
Yeah, little butterflies and squirrels. And,
You make your way back to your horses
Awesome,
that are
sweet.
still tied up, and go to the tower. And you head in the direction that, what's his sorcerer face?
Horvain?
Torvain pointed in.
Isabel?
Torvain. And you find it with ease. It is a mage's tower. It is 4 stories high. It is a nice big round towerish spire with it looks like a house. It's built out of the center of this house. And you go and you knock on the door, and Torvain answers and says, "You made it. Did you take care of the problem?"
Mhm.
And from behind Torvain, you see Iskaval pop his head out from behind a doorway or behind a wall.
Hey, Istanbul.
He waves at you and comes walking out.
I
Hello,
will
friends.
wave. I'm gonna wave blatantly with a big gold ring on my finger that we found in the cave. Like,
All right, I am going
see if they
to
notice.
roll.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, roll for fighting.
You have my ring.
Roll for fighting. Let's see here.
Because if it's just another gold ring, they won't notice. But if it's
Yeah, it's true.
meaningful, then
Then
You
it
know.
should catch their eye.
Iskoval,
Sure.
upon walking up to Torvain behind him, kind of puts his hand around his shoulder, says, Thank you so much for saving me. I don't know how to repay you. You found my ring. Oh, thank you. Oh, I was hoping that, I thought it was gone forever. And he kind of holds his hand out in front of him.
Yeah, I'll say. So this ring is meaningful to you as she's slowly taking it off, kind of wanting to find out like how meaningful it is.
Yes. Oh, yes. Torvain gave this to me for my birthday several years ago. This means the world to me. And as he takes it, he puts it onto his left ring finger.
Okay. So I don't want to stand in that. That's one of the things that might Bree wouldn't want to keep it for. So.
Yeah, no. He puts it onto his left ring finger. And if you want to do a perception check, you can, but you would be curious enough to see that Torvain also has a similar looking ring on his left hand.
And Torvain also has his hand on Escobal's butt, so.
Yeah, the assless chaps gave it away.
If you could see behind them, you would realize he's one of those chaps.
If you would like, Iskoval looks at you and says, I understand that Torvain promised you a magic item of your choosing, a magic something.
Yeah, a flask that made beer forever, or rum, or ale.
Is this what you all want? You would like it?
Axe is just nodding vigorously.
Bree's pretty flush with items after that run, so she's whatever you
she
guys
has,
want.
She has no room for. Yeah, she takes it and runs.
She's running out of slots.
I was gonna say this is really the only thing Axe wanted out of this adventure was this flask.
Well, come in, and he motions you in, and this will take a little bit, but we were just getting ready to sit down for a meal. Would you like to join us?
Sure, yeah.
All right,
Yes.
so
Bacon?
So hungry.
Torvain scurries away into the kitchen, and you hear a clattering of plates and dishes, silverware rattling around, and he comes back in with his arms are all full, and he sets it down gently on the table and sorts it out and says, sit. You are our honored guests. Fills up some cups for you with a nice smelling mead. And you guys sit down, you have a nice dinner of, I don't know, wild boar and bacon and mashed potatoes and all sorts of vegetables and all sorts of stuff. And he refills your cups several times. And after a while, Iskoval excuses himself from the table, goes upstairs, and you can hear him kind of slowly walking away. The footsteps as you hear stepping on stones going up and around to the top of the tower. And he comes back down about an hour and a half later, after you guys are all, dinner's done. You're having kind of like a breakfast drink.
Drinks.
Yep. You're having a, I can't think of what it's, a desertif to help digestion, because they are fancy mages. And he comes back down with this corked jug. It's about, say about 12 inches high, and it has a handle. It looks like a moonshine jug.
Okay.
And he walks over to you, Axe, and he says, this is the least of what we could do for you, bringing back Torvain and ending this.
I have one question for the DM. How many corks are in this jug? Just one?
Just one.
Okay. So then it is the ever-flowing rum jug.
Yeah, whatever you were looking for. You said you wanted a bottomless jug of liquor. That's what he gave you.
Okay, cool. Perfect. thought for a moment you were giving me the forget what it's called.
The other thing.
Yeah, there's literally a magic item that has 12 corks
alchemy,
in it.
the alchemy
The
jug?
alchemy jug, yeah.
Yeah.
That has 12 corks in it, and each cork disperses a different thing. It's fun. Okay. Let's see.
You take good care of that axe.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we should test it out.
Sure. He pulls the cork off and takes a slug and passes it.
All right. Bree will hold out her mug to have you fill it.
All right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's good stuff.
Yay.
Drink till we can't see.
And after a while, how long are you guys going to stay? Because at some point, they will kind of make the
They kick us out, probably.
exaggerated stretch. Oh, it sure is getting late.
Oh, yeah. We should
need to
probably go
clean
see Ellie.
Yes, you're only
All
probably a short half-hour ride from town. You should make it back in no problems.
All right.
Well, I thought we were going to hang out here for a little bit more, and then maybe if you got any extra beds in the back, maybe we just stay the night.
Yeah, nope. Sorry, we don't have any beds here. We don't ever have visitors stay. This is
when you notice Iskabal blatantly grabbed Torvain's ass.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't need a bed, really. I just need, like, some hay or something. I'll just sleep there in the corner next to the dog.
I thank you for bringing back Torvain, and I wish you well on your way in your future endeavors.
Okay, do you want me to just, like, I could just sleep in this chair, too?
Rand, come on.
Huh?
Bree comes out of the kitchen with some leftover boar and bacon in a Cool Whip container.
Are you gonna try to get Rand out by luring him with the bacon? Like, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we better get going. Hey, did you catch that latest Netflix show?
You may want to watch it and chill.
Yeah. As Mr. Plantlap says, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Tell your folks I says hi.
Yeah.
All right.
So they escort you to the front door, and more or less, Axe and Bree go out, but Rand needs a little bit of coaxing, and as they're
Rand
patting
is
him on the back,
Wisconsin
patting him on the back, kind of ushering him out the door, they wave, and Rand turns around to say something else, and the door is closed.
Yeah.
All right. See you later.
Yeah. I've got his horse all readied up and
All right.
ready to go.
It is dark. I mean, you know where town is. You make your way back without any issues. It takes you take nice and slow. You've had many drinks, so you're not, galloping and what's the word I'm looking for? You're drinking and galloping.
Drinking and galloping.
You make it back to the bar.
Get
The
pulled
bar
over
is-
for a GUI.
Yeah, don't guzzle and gallop.
Yeah, don't guzzle and gallop. The bar itself is very busy. Lots of people. And Ellie's behind the bar. It's a lull for her. Everybody has their drinks. Everybody's happy. And she says, "How'd it go?"
3 drunk dwarfs walk into a bar.
Yeah, 3 drunk dwarfs walk into a bar. Ellie, the bartender, says, "Why the short statures?"
We were successful.
All is good?
All is good. It is like so good, you have no idea.
She grabs.
Yeah, it was
saved
awesome.
She grabs
We
And
3
Bree
saved
and
tables.
I are gonna get married.
And we saved a wizard and elf lady.
Ellie's
And I
has
got
her
a
back to you, and
jug.
she's kind of chuckling as she gets 3 mugs, fills them up, and puts them on the counter or on the bar. Says, "Sit. Tell me all about it. I want to hear everything." And at that point, camera pans back slowly from the bar out of the tavern, up into the night sky, and credits roll.
Yay! Drunken dwarf.
Yay.
Ending on drunken dwarf tales.
Did I also tell you,
Okay.
Genius, that that sword has blind sight? Gives you blind sight?
Yes.
Okay.
Yay!
Awesome.
You could.
Yeah, I didn't want to end this session with like 2 minutes of
Yeah.
wrap up.
Give it the old Midwest goodbye.
Yeah. That was definitely the Midwest goodbye for Rand. How are your parents? Oh, yeah.
Tell your folks I says hi.
Yeah. And they drank off into the sunset. Yes. Yes, they did, Plant Lamp.
Drank off into the sunset.
We are Two Nerds, One Quest. We are here every Sunday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Although, I don't know what time it is in Arizona because I know they don't do daylight savings anymore. So whatever time it is in Arizona, that's normal time for you.
9 a.m.
Is it? Sure. I never
Is
know
it?
what,
Yeah.
what time zone Arizona's in.
I mean,
Oh, no,
I
no,
don't know.
it's not
It's a
9 a.m.
different
It's
time.
not 9 a.m. No, it's
Is it
8 a.m.
8 a.m.?
It's 8 a.m. Because when we go into daylight savings time, it becomes a 2-hour gap instead
Yeah,
of a 1-hour
so-
gap.
It is 6:30 Arizona time if you live in Arizona. And I think for Plant Lamp, it is. Is it 6:30 for you, Plant?
No,
Because
it's
he's
8
East
a.m.
Coast.
right now for him.
No, I'm saying when we start.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
yes.
like 8 a.m. for you right now. You're up early, man. Anyway, I digress. We're here Sunday mornings, 8:30 a.m. Central Time.
East Coast should
And,
be not only 1 hour off now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, always, but
Quit distracting
I
me.
don't know.
Shut up.
Math is hard.
8:30 a.m. Central Time. Twitch.tv/TomMNorm, TOMMNORM. Follow all of our links. Get everything from Discord, bit.ly/OurFun Discord. Podcast comes out for the patrons for Patreon today at some point. Podcast drops free for everybody. Wednesday mornings, 8:30. Usually about 7:30 in the morning is, I think, when I have it set up Wednesday mornings. Give us some ratings, reviews. Let other people know about the show. Let other people know about the podcast. That's the best thing you can do for us, is give us that exposure to your friends and your family, because we have fun and we hope that you have fun. And if you have fun, that means we're doing our job. With that being said, for me, for Genius, for Cooch, and for JC, I am not going to give you the long goodbye. Peace out, bitches.
Tell your folks I says hi. And I spelled balloon wrong. Because it was said during the show, I had to vote for that one.
We
All
are
right, I gotta get out
back.
of here.
So if you are in chat, go to that link I just put in there, tommnorm.showbot.tv. Help us
Ta-da.
vote on titles. We have a lot in there today. I'm going to go through and I'm going to read them. Galloping Under
I gotta go,
Influence.
folks. Catch you later.
Later, JC. Thanks for showing up. I spelled balloon wrong. Sriracha acid spray. Ankheg glitter bomb. Combat rave with the investigators. Derpy biter. That one made me laugh. Balloon boy Rand. Dropping rocks. Rand is bejeweled. Re-up with Bree up. Bree, you got any gum? The glitterous. Thank you, Plant Lamp, for that. Chicken Changs, which I need to delete because that was supposed to be Chicken Chains, which I also put in as a title. And then the Assless Chaps gave it away. So if you're in chat, come, vote. Vote, vote, vote.
And we were corrected there because, by definition, all chaps are in fact assless.
Yes, but it's more fun to say assless chaps though.
We were corrected.
You can vote for multiple titles. Vote for whichever ones you think are fun and funny.
Man, I usually like to make it a tie, but just at the end there, I thought that was entertaining me. I'm gonna push it even further.
And to be honest, it is kind of a good recap for our entire investigation.
Galloping under
Here.
influence.
Yeah, we ended up getting pulled over and got a DUI.
Dwarf under the influence. That would have been a good show title. DUI, Dwarf under the influence.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Do I want to know what those reasons are, Plant Lamp? He said he would know for reasons about the assless chaps.
Reasons.
Hmm.
I mean, if you don't have them, you're missing out.
I've seen your streams. I know what's up.
All right,
if
Tom,
this
this one's
works.
easy for you today.
Give Plant a follow. He does things every once in a while. I don't know if he started streaming normally again, but I know he's done a couple streams. So, all right. So it looks like Galloping Under Influence is our winner. I don't have to choose. Thank you everybody for voting. We appreciate it.
All right, good adventure.
Wow.
New adventure
Good fun.
abounds next.
Oh yeah, which speaking of, next week we are going to be discussing Pathfinder. So we are done with D&D for a while. We are all going to be learning about Pathfinder, and we are all going to be creating characters at some point in the next couple weeks. And we are going to be trying new shit. So
Yep. I think we'll probably be creating a lot of our character stuff online or on stream, so that anyone who wants to kind of follow us through that process. None of us have played Pathfinder. JC's got some experience, so he's gonna probably lead us through that.
Yep.
I'm leveling up Randolph Ruby Fist to 5, by the way.
Oh yeah. You can level up your characters.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm torn because I like playing Bree, but in the spirit of swapping characters, I'm tempted to have Bree take off. But so much fun, the dynamic with this group.
And she's got all the cool stuff we gave her too. So
Yeah.
I'll probably, for anybody that cares, I do have all of those PDFs, but I'll probably share the core rulebook in Discord if anybody actually wants to go and grab that. If it's not too big, I can stick it in Discord.
I will say that it isn't hard to find a PDF of the core rulebook out there in places. Also, all of their stuff is on the site. I can't think of the name of the site right now, but they have all of their rules free to use.
Yeah.
For Pathfinder.
But I'll try to throw that in Discord just so it's in one spot.
Yeah. Hey, since John's not here, we could. What are you guys thinking for characters? I know, Tom, you said maybe a spellcaster.
Yeah, I don't know. I was looking at in one of those PDFs. It has all of the classes listed out with like all their spells and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't know. Like a spellcaster of some sort would be fun, but also like there's like a tinkerer or something or
An alchemist. Yeah.
But I thought it was called something else. But yeah, like an actual somebody that tinkers with things, not alchemy.
I don't know if depends on if you're looking in the core rule. There's 12. The original 12 are the same as in D&D, except that the paladin is called a champion, and there's no warlock, but they added alchemist. But then beyond that, there's other sources, and there's more. And I think John said he wanted to kind of stick with the basics. So I'm not sure if there is a tinkerer, it's probably in one of the other.
Yeah, I'd have to look again. But yeah,
check with John too. If you really want to do it, I'm sure he would.
Yeah, I'll probably do I'll do a spell caster this
Okay.
round. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
I'll do any kind of healer that they have. I haven't been a cleric in a while, and that would be fun again. So I don't know what kind of healers they have, but
Yeah,
I'll have to
same.
get used
It's pretty
to
much the same.
Pathfinder.
The champion would be like a paladin, and a cleric is a cleric. And then bards, I think, can have healing in both. So bards are kind of that cross between their kind of spellcasters or their healers or both or something. So then I'll probably look at the melee then and fighter, barbarian, or rogue, something like that. Add some damage. So
Cool, man. All right, gentlemen. Snow
Cool.
blowing time for me.
fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until later, until Stacy's almost home before I snowblow, because it's still snowing and I don't have to go up there yet.
Planning on running some errands around town, so got to be able to get out.
Yeah, watch out. It might be a little slickery around town.
Makes sense. All right, boys. Great Sunday. Have a good
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna
Fun
see
adventure.
if anybody.
Great storytelling.
Thank you, sir.
one. Really good.
I do
And
what
that
I
means
can.
something coming from a lord.
From a lord. Yes, Lord Genius. The yeah. Blow that snow. He's out there on his hands and
He's
knees,
gone.
huffing and puffing. Yeah, there's nobody on that that I want to raid. So we'll just end the stream.
Alright. Thank everyone in chat for joining us.
Yeah, thanks chat. Thanks Plant Lamp. Good to see your beautiful face in chat. Thank you, Elquin. Always awesome to see you. Yeah. Looking at the list. Not sure who's a bot. Not sure who's real, but if you're real, appreciate it. If you're real, feel free to stick your name so I actually know that you're a real person. I would like to know. If you're a bot, I don't know. Fuck you. I don't know.
And if you miss us playing D&D, don't worry. There's going to be plenty of times where someone will be missing, and we'll probably jump back into some of our ongoing stories that we haven't completed yet. So, TBD on those.
Haha, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you're missing D&D, it's not like Pathfinder. I mean, it's the same general idea. So I mean, you're not gonna be missing much. It's just a different style.
Different mechanics, same storytelling.
Yeah.
So
It'll be the what people say as same shit, different day. It'll be different shit, same day.
Yeah. Sunday mornings at 8:30.
Yeah. All right. Screw you. I'm out. Thanks, Jack.
Bye.